Good afternoon, Lourily.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Okay, Lourily, can you tell me about yourself?
I'm Lourily Alagad, 30 years old. I have three kids, and I'm a single mother.
Okay, I have a few questions for you to answer, so let's start.
Yes, ma'am.
Why do you want to work as a maid?
Because I want to earn for my kids.
Why you choose Malaysia when there is a lot of other country?
Because I was in Malaysia last time and I love to work in Malaysia.
How are you qualified for this job?
I'm qualified for that job because I am very willing to do my best in order um, to make it to make it to make my job well.
Okay, may I know what your educational level is?
A high school graduate.
What was your recent working experience?
I was working in Malaysia last 2015 to 2017 as a housemaid.
Okay, have you got the experience of taking care of babies?
Yes, I have.
How about elderly?
My grandparents. Yes.
Okay. Whose babies are you taking care before?
The the baby of my employer and so as my kids.
Do you have any other special skills?
I can do gardening and pets as well.
Are you willing to learn new skills?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Are you willing to work with a family where the mother-in-law or any relative stay together?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Currently, are you still working now?
No.
Do you know how to cook?
Yes, ma'am.
What sort of food can you cook?
I can cook Filipino food, Chinese, and Western.
Are you aware that you will have to do washing, cleaning, ironing, and cooking?
Yes, ma'am.
From all the house chores that I mentioned to you, which do you like most?
I love cleaning. I love taking care of baby, and then I also love cooking.
If ever you were selected to work in Malaysia, who will take care of your kids?
My parents.
You are not allowed to use handphone during working hours.
Yes, I know my.
You are only allowed to use handphone after you finish all the works and when going to bed.
Yes, ma'am.
You are strictly needed to surrender the handphone to your employer in the morning and your employer will return back to you once you're going to bed.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, if ever your employer finds out that you're abusing of using your handphone and it's affected your work performance, your employer will confiscate your handphone and you are not allowed to hold it anymore.
Yes, ma'am.
Instead, your employer will allow you to call to your family 3 times in a month. You only allowed to bring normal phone and you are not allowed to bring smartphone. Are you
Yes.
agreed for the terms and condition?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you agreed to the rules and regulation for the handphone?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
How many years is the contract as you agreed and understand?
2 years.
How many years again?
2 consecutive years.
Can you describe for me your attitude?
I'm disciplined, honest, hardworking, patient.
Okay, how can you assure to us that you will work hard in Malaysia?
Yes, ma'am.
How can you assure to us that you will work hard in Malaysia?
I will work hard because I know why I apply for working abroad.
Can you promise not to use the telephone without the permission of your employer?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you promise not to put on makeup probably while work?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you promise not to invite friends and relatives without the consent of your employer?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you promise not to ask for advance salary from your employer under any circumstances?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you really understand of the rules and regulation of the agency?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you pay a placement fee for you to come to Malaysia to work as a maid?
No, ma'am.
Do you have any history of sickness, breast cancer, or any other illness?
No, ma'am.
Do you suffer from any skin disease, allergies, or
No.
do you have suffered from any illness?
No, ma'am.
Do you smoke?
No.
Have you undergone any operation before?
No, ma'am.
Are you medically fit or are you fit to work?
I am medically fit.
Are you in any medication right now?
No, ma'am.
Are you allergic with any food?
No, ma'am.
Are you prepared for the employer decreases?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you prepared to eat the type of food taken or given by your employer?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you afraid of being left alone in the house?
No, ma'am.
Are you afraid of dogs or other pets?
No, ma'am.
Can you promise to work according to instruction from your employer?
Sorry, ma'am.
Can you promise to work according to instruction from your employer?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any family members working in abroad?
For now, no, ma'am.
Okay, Lourily, we have finished our question section. Let's proceed for case study. I have a case study for you and I want you to respond truthfully.
Okay, ma'am.
Upon arrival in Malaysia, Lourily, okay, one of your family members passed away within 6 months of you working here. Okay, what will you do?
I will stay in Malaysia and continue my job. I will finish my contract, no matter what will happen.
Okay, any help would you give to your family members who passed away?
Sorry, ma'am.
Any help would you give to your family members who passed away?
Um, Financial assistance. Yes, I can.
Okay, so if in case your employer is watching you right now, what do you want to tell them?
I want to tell them that I'm very willing to work on them, and I will do my best to serve them.
Tell us about yourself again.
I'm Lourily, 30 years old, single mother with the kids.
Okay, and why do you want to work in Malaysia as domestic helper?
Because I love to work in Malaysia and I was there and I know what Malaysia is.
Okay, thank you very much, Lourily. We will update to your agency if there is any selection made by the employer.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.